Welcome to Not Ashamed. I'm your host, Ashley Nordman. Today I'm here with one of my great friends, Kelsey Williams. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
I'm so excited because today we're going to spill the tea and we're going to talk all things reality TV because I'm actually kind of newer to the reality TV world. Mm-hmm. And we've been talking a lot about it lately and you're like, so have you seen blah, 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 blah? I'm like, no.
It's like all I watch is reality TV.
So I'm like, you're my girl to like get me caught up because I am so behind on the times. I'm trying to like get into a couple shows, but I don't know where to start or like what to get into. And I feel like people are always asking me like, what are good shows to watch? And so I kind of wanted to like talk about like, what are some like hot shows right now? What's the tea? So I can get like all up to speed. Mm-hmm. I know you've been like raving to me about Vanderpump or something.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Well, that show's like, it's been going on for years.
Yeah, and I think I watched the first season like way back when it was
it's so
Stassi
old.
and like Lisa and like all that.
Lisa Vanderpump is the...
You're like, I'm like Lisa something. You're like, girl, she runs the show.
Lisa's still on the show.
I know.
Yeah, so... Tom Sandoval, do you remember him from the first episode?
Yes.
Okay, so he is actually from here.
Oh,
yeah.
What?
Yeah.
St. Louis?
Uh-huh.
Nah.
His mom was a Creve Corps or De Pere firefighter.
Oh, yeah, where I used to live. I love De Pere.
Yeah. Okay. So he's from here. He grew up here, moved to LA whenever he did the show and worked at Sir, which is like where the restaurant's based around where they all were from.
Yeah.
So he's been on it the whole time, and then he just had that scandal.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Where him and Raquel, and like he cheated on Ariana.
So Ariana was his wife?
No, so him and Ariana were together for like 7 to 8 years.
Okay.
So and then
long relationship.
Oh yeah, like long term. They just bought a house together.
Okay, and then he cheated and got caught?
With someone in their friend group.
What?
Yeah.
How do you get away with that?
So they had been doing it for like a year.
What?
Oh yeah.
So how did he get exposed?
So he has a band now.
Okay. Is it any good? What kind of band? What are we talking about here? Like a garage band or like a legit band?
Literally like a garage band. They play at little venues. It's not something I would listen to.
Was she like a groupie then? I'm just kidding.
No, it's called Tom Sandoval and the Most Extras or something.
What a handful. That's a very long name.
I know. And they're actually here this weekend.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
Do we need to go see? What are they playing at the factory?
Something called Hawthorne Inn or something.
Like a hotel or something?
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Oh my God. Okay. So I understand now what level we're at here. Okay. So he's in a band. He cheated on his girlfriend of 8 years with a gal that he was cheating for a year, and he got caught because of his band.
She's in their friend group.
Okay.
So she's actually one of their friends in their friend group. She was friends with Ariana and Tom.
So where does the band come in?
He just started this random band.
Okay.
Like, I guess he needed something new to do.
Yeah, I guess.
Like the show wasn't work. I don't know.
So how did he get exposed?
So he was performing at a concert. Ariana had his phone and saw a naked video of Raquel.
What?
And him FaceTiming. And he recorded Raquel naked while they were FaceTiming.
And she found it like in his... Come on, dude. At least put it in your private folder.
He was legit. She was front row and he was right there. And like she literally found this right there.
So she was like snooping through his phone. I bet she had an idea.
Oh yeah, probably. Oh yeah, for sure.
Totally
I mean, a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, like obviously.
You would expose yourself at some point, somehow.
Yeah. So she saw that. All hell broke loose. Raquel actually now has a lawsuit against Tom and Ariana because Ariana went and shared that video all around. Oh yeah. So actually,
and you can get in big trouble for that now. It's not like the Kim K stuff where you could just like get away with it.
Yeah, so Raquel actually is suing Tom and Ariana for having that.
For like sharing it on the internet? So you could go find it on the internet?
No, you can't, but they shared it within like their...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm sure it's out there somewhere.
I wonder what that's like now. I'm sure they've changed a lot of things over the years with like people sharing inappropriate stuff like that. So
yeah, because like the Kim K thing, I mean, shit, that just made her famous.
Exactly. Maybe this will make her famous. I mean, we're talking about it right now.
I know, it didn't even do anything. Like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, she used to go by Raquel. Now she goes by Rachel.
Just changed her name.
Yeah. Her name that she was born with was Rachel.
Oh,
she liked Raquel growing up.
Was it spelled like Rachel always, or she just like completely changed it? Like, was it with a Q or something?
Q, yeah. Yeah.
So she went by Raquel. Nobody knew her actual God-given or birth name was
Yeah, nobody knew it
Rachel.
until the scandal.
Oh my God.
And then now
they
she goes
see
by
it like on the paperwork?
Yeah, and now she goes by Rachel.
I bet because she got exposed and they're like, okay, I guess I'm going to tell
And
people the
she
truth.
has a podcast and her name is Rachel on it and everything now. Like
Are
her
people
social
like, who is
media.
this?
Yeah. Her social media now is Rachel Levis.
Could you imagine going by one name and then completely changing it? I actually know a gal here that
Really?
did that. Yeah. On social media,
That
she goes
is
by an
so
entirely different
weird.
name, but her real name is not the name that she goes by. I'll tell you later. You'll
That
be like,
is so
"What?"
weird.
Yeah. And she's like a decently big name here. And I'm like, that's weird. I had no idea. I don't know why people do that.
I don't either.
It's a little interesting.
I would get confused. Like what
Like, who am I? What is
are
my
you
identity?
What do I want someone to call me today? Like
Or you're like at the doctor's office and you're like, shoot, wait, who, we, what?
do I tell you Rachel or Raquel? Like
Exactly.
yeah, so that was like a huge scandal. Oh my gosh, it's still going on. Ariana got huge from it.
Really?
She's on Broadway.
Wow.
She was on Dancing with the Stars.
So she's got a ton of like opportunities
She
out
has
of it.
made bank from this scandal.
Is she doing like her own show now? or
No,
anything?
she's still on Vanderpump. So I'm watching Vanderpump. I will be 100% honest with you, though. It is not the same as it used to be.
Okay, I was just talking to a gal on the plane last week when I was like flying back from North Carolina,
Mm-hmm.
and she was watching it like on her computer or something, and she was telling
That
me
would
about
be
it.
me on a plane.
I know. She was telling me about it, and she's like, "Oh, this new season ain't it." She's like, "It's not
No,
good." She's
it's
like,
not.
"I miss the older seasons where it was just like juicy and fun," and she's like, "Now I just feel like it's very forced and like."
Yeah.
But I'm sure they feel like a lot of pressure to keep up with it.
Probably.
And over the years, like, how much drama can you really stir up? You
New
know,
storyline, same characters. Like,
You know what it makes me think of is Grey's Anatomy. Like, it was so
Exactly.
good until it wasn't, and then it was just like,
I couldn't get into the later
Yeah,
episodes,
me
too.
either. Like, I
every
missed the
show
first-
that they want to do 20 million seasons with does that.
That's why I like Schitt's Creek, because they just ended it. Oh, I'm still disappointed because I love that show, but they just ended it on a high note, you know?
Yeah.
You never had to get disappointed because it just was so good every
What's the
episode.
other one? Virgin River.
Yeah, Virgin River.
They're
Wait, don't they,
keeping
are
it
they done
short.
now?
I don't know, but
But the
it's
seasons are
only
short, so it's like, yeah.
3 seasons.
I
or
really like
whatever.
Virgin River. I didn't think I would get into it, and I freaking love it.
They
It's
just
such a
don't do
like,
too much.
it's kind of like a Hallmarky like
Yeah.
show too. So
Yeah.
it's like you could watch it with your kids and not feel like, oh my gosh, you know?
Yeah, it's too much. Yeah. Oh, there's sex scenes. Every,
Yeah.
you know. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Ariana has basically capitalized off of this whole scandal.
Good for her. I would too. If someone was shit talking me, I'd be like, or wait, she wasn't being shit talked, right? She was the one that.
Was being cheated on.
Oh yeah. So okay. So if I went through a negative thing like that, like, good for her for coming out on top.
Like, okay, so you got cheated on basically with
your
one
best
of your
friend.
friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Do they talk still? There's no way.
So they live in the same fucking house. Her and Tom live in the same house.
Hold the
she
phone.
just moved out.
Why do they live in the same house?
Because they both love the house and they didn't want to give it to the other one.
I'm sorry.
It was their dream
Over my
home.
dead body would I stay in that house.
It was their dream home. So they hired Tom has an assistant.
Okay.
And it's in the show.
Okay.
Who communicates as like the mailman between the two. Like, Ariana's going to use the gym today. Tom, don't use the gym until 12. Ariana's going to use it. Ariana's in the kitchen. You don't go to the kitchen right now.
Oh my Lanta.
Legit.
I'd be on so much anxiety medicine, you wouldn't even want to know. How would you even live like that? That'd be horrible.
I know. And so, like, all because she wanted the house. And he kept trying to buy her out of it. And she was like, no, this is my dream home.
So what's she gonna do? Just stay there?
No, she just recently moved out.
Where's she gonna
Like,
go now?
I think she moved into her own place.
She
just
probably makes enough
recently.
money now. She's like, I'm good.
Yeah.
Good for her.
Go buy your own dream house.
Yeah. Go make your own dream house, girl. Move
Yeah.
on. Oh my gosh. Okay,
Yeah,
well,
so-
happily ever after them, I guess.
That was
Ooh.
nuts.
Okay.
And now Raquel doesn't want Tom. She went to a mental health, resort, like not resort, but in Arizona.
Yeah.
They had like a mental health camp. And she went to that for like 2 months and came back and now wants nothing to do with Tom. Blocked him on everything. He is so heartbroken. He lost.
Both of his women.
Yeah.
Dang. Okay, well,
Yeah.
as I say, play stupid games,
But-
win stupid prizes.
It's not that interesting this season at all because
What
the
tops that
scandals-
though? That's a big deal.
Exactly.
you know?
The scandal is so interesting now. We're all like, okay, great. Like, what can you top drama wise?
Yeah, seriously.
On this show
Yeah.
that will top that.
It's not. It's probably not toppable. That's a. It's a big thing. Well, now it's probably going to be like something people follow for a long time, trying to figure out like what he does and who he dates next or something. You know.
Well, they just they just spotted him. He was actually here at Streets of St. Charles, I guess.
What? That's right down the street
with
from
a bunch of girls. Yeah.
Did he move back here?
No,
He just
still
comes
in
to visit?
LA. His family's still here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so he's just dating around.
So it kind of seems like Rachel is the bad guy in like all of this, and I don't really understand it because there's two people involved. So like, what am I missing here? Like, what?
I mean, I completely agree. I think, they both did it. They both snuck around. They both were in the affair. Why is everybody hating Rachel? No idea. They should hate both of them.
Yeah.
She's getting more backlash than he is. Like, she's getting called a hoe, a tramp, all like a slut. Like, I mean, she is literally, I feel so bad for the poor girl.
Do you think it's just because she's a woman, or is she like sharing more, or what?
No, it's probably because she's a woman. She didn't share anything until she just had her podcast.
Really?
Her most recent podcast, she shares all of it. She was in hiding for like a year.
In hiding? Like away from everyone?
She went to the mental health facility.
Yeah. You told me that.
Got released from there, and literally like nobody, like she hasn't done any interviews, nothing. And then she came up with her own podcast and started talking about all of it.
Oh my God. Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
So, and like, are they gonna get in a lot of trouble, you think, for all this?
So I think for sure she has a good lawsuit on her hands.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, they were sending her videos and her nudes out.
Yeah.
Like, that's horrible.
Yeah, exactly.
And the fact that Tom's getting backlash from people on the show. Like, a lot of people are not like wanting him to be in their friend group anymore, but it's kind of dying off. Like, they're letting him come to events and letting him like come to things, but they're all talking shit on Rachel, Raquel, whatever you want to call her. I just don't even know what to call her at this
What
point.
name?
They're all like talking shit on her, calling her a slut, all of that. Couldn't believe she would do that to Ariana, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, exactly. Instead of calling her that, why are you not saying things about Tom? Mm-hmm. Everybody's so quick to judge the female all the time.
I know. Seriously. I understand, because we are females, and I feel like I'm always judged, but then it's like, okay, so the guy gets away with everything, but I'm over here being attacked just because I'm a female.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Like, I feel like in any situation, the guy will just, oh, well, he's a guy. He's going to do that anyway. Who cares?
Exactly.
That's
it's like
the
expected or
mentality.
something, and then women do it or do something, and it's like, it's the end of the world.
Yeah. Like cheating. Like, the man never gets the wrath.
No, ever.
Because if you think about it, the other woman will get pissed off at the woman that he cheated with. Like, Ariana gets pissed off at Rachel.
Right.
What about Tom?
Exactly.
Literally takes two. Yeah, so, I mean, I feel like she has a good lawsuit on her hands. I feel bad for her personally. I was team Ariana in the beginning. I really was. I was like, oh my gosh, fuck them. Like, why would they do this to her? She is such a good person. Like, this was all done behind her back. I felt so bad for her. Then she capitalized off of it, and it all got to her head.
You think so?
In this new season, she is so full of herself. She thinks she is the shit. And it is honestly disgusting.
I hate that when you can just tell someone's like that. They like act like they're above you.
Yeah, and that's how I feel like she is in this season. And she won't even let anybody else be friends with Tom or Raquel, or else she won't talk to them. And I'm just like, how are you going to tell people
it's so
who they can be
possessive-y
friends
too.
with?
It's weird,
Like,
and controlling.
Yeah, like you obviously have a reason to hate him. Cool. Like, you can hate both of them. They did you dirty.
Yeah, but these other people, you don't have to.
Don't make your friends all hate him too.
No, yeah, exactly. That's
I don't know. I've never really liked people like that. Like, oh, you can't be friends with so and so because I don't like them.
I know. It's like, I'm going to make my own judgment and like formulate my own opinion of them based off how they treat me, not just because of what you're telling me, because you're only hearing one side of the story.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't get why when people get mad when you don't just take their side. It's like, because I want to formulate my own opinion, you know?
Yeah. Like, oh shit. I would have like not a lot of friends if I took the opinion of what everybody says about people without judging people myself.
Same. That's exactly right. I
Literally
feel the same
so
way.
sad.
I know. It
Like,
is.
don't be friends with her. She does this, this, and this, and this. Or, and I'm like, well, I'm going to let you know myself. Let
That's
me
right.
figure it out.
This is why we get along, because I'm the same way.
Yeah.
I'm literally the same way.
And then turns out they're all fucking wrong. They must have done something.
Right.
I don't know.
Right. They triggered them, or they're the ones talking shit because they're just jealous. And it's like, well, glad I didn't listen to you.
Yeah.
We'll get back to the podcast in just a moment. This episode is sponsored by AN Skin, your answer for all things skincare and beauty. Our medical-grade products, made in the USA, use high-quality ingredients and are clinically proven to give you clear, healthy, youthful skin. Everything is cruelty-free. Visit anskinbeauty.com to shop now and regain your confidence. Now, back to the episode.
Okay, so I have a question that I've been wanting to ask you since we started because I'm just in total shock. So you were like kind of telling me about this the other day and I was like, hold the phone. We need to talk about this on the podcast because I am just like disturbed right now.
Okay.
Something about going to the bathroom with your children, going number 2.
Tori Spelling?
Yes, what is this? Like, talk me through this.
So Tori Spelling, I'm sure you know who she is, obviously, right?
No.
You don't know who Tori Spelling is?
I know her name, but I don't know why.
Okay, well.
Just me living under a rock. You're like, you know who this person is. I'm like, do I?
So Tori Spelling always had her husband in the bathroom with her while she took number 2 and went pee.
Like, that's the only way she could go to the bathroom?
Yeah. And then her and him got a divorce.
Okay.
And now she makes her kids go with her.
How old are her kids?
14,
Oh,
I
hell
think
no.
7, 14, and 17.
Why? What do you have to do if they're gone?
Oh, the 7-year-old will always be home, I guess, because he's younger.
Was she talking about this openly?
Yeah. It's on TMZ. She's like, I'm just codependent. Like, she'll, like, openly tell you, like, I'm just codependent. I have to have my kid in the bathroom with me.
But, like, of all things to say you're codependent, you're going to talk about shitting? Like, what?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like that's you need some therapy.
Like us, like, yes, we have toddlers. They're gonna freaking
Yeah,
come into the
exactly.
bathroom
Well,
with
yeah,
us.
yeah, yeah.
We never
In my
get to
head,
go
I'm
in
like,
peace. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
But when my daughter's like 7, no, you can let me have my
Or
peace.
14. Or my husband's not home and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to go to the bathroom and you're not here. Like,
I
what
can't.
kind of comfort are you getting by having them? If anything, I'd be like, get out of the bathroom.
Yeah.
I don't want you to smell me, hear me, anything.
Yeah, smell me, hear me. I literally want to be here in peace.
Yeah, I'd be like,
this is my time.
Every fan, all the water on, like blaring the music. I'd be like, I don't want you to hear it or anything.
Are you
spraying
one of
all
those-
the poopery.
Are
and-
you one of those people that don't poop in front of your significant other?
Not really.
You don't?
No. I mean, I would like now and then, but I didn't sound like I wanted to. Like, I just feel like it's like, I'll go in the other room.
I feel like there's always the people that don't care. And then there's the people that are like,
I mean, let's be real. I don't care that much, especially if you're on like vacation, you have one little bathroom or
Yeah.
something. But like, if I have
You're not
a choice,
purposely gonna
yeah,
do
I'm not
it.
gonna be like, hold on, you're talking to me. I'm just gonna open the door and like poop in this toilet while we're talking. Like, no, I'll be like, give
have
me a
a
minute.
full-fledged conversation
Yeah,
while
exactly.
you're
I
taking
feel like I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. No way.
Oh my gosh. See, I don't really care.
No?
No.
You just don't care.
No.
Well, that's the difference between you and me.
We all shit.
We do. But I'm like, I think I'd be
But
more...
I mean, I'm not gonna like.
I know.
Yes, I'm gonna get embarrassed about it. Like, I'm not gonna sit there and like wipe in front of. Like, that's weird. Like, I'm not gonna do that.
Does
or-
Tori Spelling talk about that?
No.
No?
I want. She probably does. She doesn't give a shit.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, thank you so much, Kelsey, for catching me up on the tea. Till next time, be loud, be proud, and be shameless.
For more information, visit us at anskinbeauty.com to shop all our medical grade skincare.